In this video, we're going to do an unboxing of the iRobot J7 Plus. So, what we have here is the box, and this is as it is received from Amazon. We ordered this from Amazon.com. And so, got the box untaped. Going to take it out. Here we have a second box on the inside. Wrapping paper. Where's that?
Do you need scissors?
Get this tape off. We have a third box inside of another box. So it looks like we finally have it down to probably what you would see if you were to buy this from Lowe's or Walmart or somewhere. Got a small piece of tape we cut. Okay, so we've got one box. It's got an instruction sheet kind of taped to it. And inside of this box we have some instructions. It's like a power cord and an extra brush and an extra filter. Here you can see kind of how it's all packed in. So we'll take some of this packing out. And here, pretty much assembled. Take the robot portion out. It's got some packing that you would expect. And then we have the base. Protective covering off. Looks like we're going to have to cut a little bit of it. So. There we go. There's the base and the bottom. And that's it. We'll read the setup instructions. Pretty much all you have to do is, it's got the filter, and it comes with an extra filter, and it has one already installed. And from there, all you have to do is plug the cord in and find where you want the home to be. And from there, you turn it on and let it go, and the robot maps your house automatically. So one thing I like about this is there's very little setup work at all. You plug it in and turn it on and walk away. And so that's a very handy feature of this unit. So we've got our Roomba set up and we've been using it for a while now. And a couple of things that I would point out. First of all, I would be very mindful of where you set up the base for your Roomba. So this base is kind of the origin point for where the Roomba maps your house from, and then that's the point where it always comes back to, empties its bin, recharges, etc. The reason I would be mindful of where you put this thing is because it is very loud. So you probably don't want to put this in your living room or anywhere where you're going to be reading or watching TV. I would say if you have a mud room or a bedroom that is a spare bedroom or something, I would recommend putting it in there. Once this thing maps your house, it's not going to have any problem finding its way to all of the appropriate rooms. And if you put it somewhere where it's outside of your normal living space, it's not going to bother you as much. And two, I would recommend that once you pick a spot, you don't want to be moving this thing around, because if you change the location of the base, the robot's going to have to remap your entire house. So you really want to be mindful and think about where you're going to put this thing. And once you have a spot set out, set it there and don't move it. Now, one other thing I would like to go over is the software app that you use to manipulate the Roomba vacuum cleaner. So there's an app that you download, and you can download it for either Android or iPhone. And this is what it looks like. And this is how you start new jobs and create new jobs. And here you can see a screenshot of my phone. You can see how you can go in and set up new jobs. And here we've got different jobs for different rooms of our house. And you can set it up to go clean one room or multiple rooms. And you can program it to do a single pass or a double pass. And once you have all the rooms selected, you just hit start and it takes off and starts to vacuum. So I'll set up a job here and I can show you kind of what it looks like. And there you can see it's now starting a job. So if I were to walk upstairs in my house right now, I would see this robot cleaning our dining room. So you can hit pause, you can return it to home, you can cancel a job. So it's pretty user friendly, pretty easy to set up. One of the other cool features I like is that you can go in, and once it has mapped your house, you can set up different zones. And so here, for example, I've got red zones. So if you have a couch or something and you don't want the Roomba to get under your couch and get hung up, you can mark out certain areas of your home that will keep the robot from going underneath your couch or underneath the table or any of the other spots. And there you can kind of see a general layout of our house, and you can set up the zones. This is the part of the app where you would set up the different zones in the rooms, and it's really pretty intuitive, pretty easy. One thing I don't like is that it's sometimes hard to do if you've got big fingers. My phone has a stylus, and that makes it quite a bit easier to manipulate this app, but it's certainly not hard to do by any means. So that is what the app looks like. It gives you different maintenance warnings. Like here, for example, it says it's time to replace some parts, so our vacuum's probably ready to have some brushes replaced or something of that nature. You can set up different schedules. If you want to set it to clean every other day at 10 o'clock in the morning, you can do that. And there are other areas where you can go in and set up different parameters. So the app is pretty user friendly, I think. And oh, and I'm also going to put up a couple of minutes of video of the robot running and cleaning the house. It's just going to be some boring video, so feel free to stop. I'm not going to put anything after this video, but if you'd like to see it in action, get a feel for what it looks like, what it sounds like, there'll be a couple of minutes that a video that I'm going to add here at the end. So that's pretty much it. So a couple of things I like about the app. Again, really easy setup. It is a set and forget. You literally just turn it on and let it go, and it does its thing. The room mapping is another really good feature. The one thing I would say I don't like is how loud it is when it empties the bin. I mean, that thing is really loud. But as far as its functionality, it works as well as you could expect. It cleans the floors pretty good. I don't think it's quite as good as a good stand up, like if you've got a Dyson or a Shark vacuum. One thing we do is we run this every other day or a couple times a week, and then once a month we'll go over the floors with a full size upright, and then we can shampoo and do whatever. But other than that, it's a pretty good little robot, I think. So, anyway, hope this video helped, and if you liked it, help me out. Subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, all that good stuff. Um, and if you have any other comments, feel free to comment. And if there are any other items you'd like me to do an unboxing on or review on, feel free to let me know. All right, thank you.